Giving to the poor regularly is ministry work we must all do. What makes you different as a child and a servant of God with a business that glorifies God is making sure that everyone has access. How can we call ourselves children and servants of God, but we overcharge God's people whom He sent to us to help heal and deliver? But instead, you decide to capitalize on it. If God gave you a business, would He really have you charging ridiculous amounts of money for it where only certain people could afford it? That's completely against God, and that would make you no different from the people of the world. I do believe in getting paid for my services. However, having levels of services starting at a price where everyone could afford is what God would want. But offering services or whatever it is your business is offering at a base price that is more than what some people bring home bi-weekly, and in some cases even a month, how does that glorify God? It doesn't. Matthew 25:33-40. He will put the sheep on the right and the goats on the left. Then the king will say to those on the right, "Come, you who are blessed by my Father, take your inheritance, the kingdom prepared for you before the creation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and invite you in, or needing clothes and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to visit you?" The king will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." Be careful who you partner with in this season, in these last of the last days, for God will eventually judge both those who have deceived and those who have been deceived.